Hey Saber Force fans, Nilashri here with a new unboxing. So this unboxing is very special because it has been in the making for almost 2 years. So I want to tell you a story before I unbox this special little lightsaber. So I ordered this lightsaber on, and I'm going to use my notes here because this is an extensive story. So I ordered my lightsaber on May 2nd of 2023. And today is March 17th of 2025. So we're just like 2 months shy of 2 years from my order date. So that's very important. I purchased the saber from Electrum Sabercrafts. I spent $651.23, which at the time seemed like a good idea. However, I purchased the saber on May 2nd, not thinking that there would be a sale soon. So I purchased the saber, and then next thing you know, they sent out an email and was like, oh, we've got like a sale. And then I was like, oh man, can I get money back because I did it 2 days before the May the 4th sale, and they said they didn't respond. So then on the 4th, I was like, hey, can I just cancel my order? I was instantly having buyer's remorse because it was expensive. I have never purchased a saber at that price point before. And so on May the 4th, I said, hey, can you just cancel my order? I did not hear back from these people until May 30th. And then they said, hey, well, we can't retro charge, like give you money off on your lightsaber, but we're going to add a couple extras like sound fonts, and we're going to give you a pixel dagger in your order to, take up like the amount you would have like gotten back on the sale. So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. And we left it at that. And then I waited. The next time I had any contact with them, I messaged them, and it was August 25th of 2023. And I said, hey, how long does it take to build these things? They are custom built sabers, by the way. It's a very cool website that you could go to and pick like pretty much every single thing on the hilt, which is awesome. And I never heard back from them. So then I get an email from them in November of 2023, and they're just like sending me ads for like starboard cores or whatever. And so then I like emailed them back, and I was like, hey, what's the status of my lightsaber? And didn't get any information back again. So at this point, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Long story short, on March 24th of 2024, my status changed from ordered to hilt assembled. So I'm like, woo, it's getting there. It's starting to get done. And it was just waiting electronics. So I'm like, cool. I waited another 7 months before the status was changed again to electronic installation, which meant that my electronics was supposedly put into the saber. Then there was a lot of stuff going back and forth. This particular company said that some partner they were with had robbed them of like chips and took this or that, or I don't know, whatever. The owner seemed like genuine in how he was trying to like handle the situation, but all the orders were like really backed up. And after going back and forth with him on several emails, finally on in November, like November 27th of 2024, I said, hey, like, just give me a refund. Like I'm done waiting. It's been like really long time. Just give me a refund. And then all of a sudden my status changed to awaiting shipment. So I'm like, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I already have paid for this thing. So again, I waited and waited, and I got no lightsaber. Then the whole thing happened where there's now possibly tariffs. And this saber, by the way, comes from Canada. So then we were told that I might have to pay extra because of tariffs, which then I said, absolutely not. Just cancel the thing. I don't want it. And then apparently the tariffs got like delayed. So he was like, oh, I shipped it. So on February 3rd, after asking for a refund again, my order was changed to shipped. And I was like, okay, cool. So I had a DHL tracking number, and for 2 weeks, nothing got sent. So I said, hey, nothing's been sent to DHL. I just want a refund. And he's like, oh, no, it's been sent. It's been sent. I'm like, no, it has not. I called DHL in Canada. They didn't receive anything. So this went back and forth, back and forth. Finally, I'm like, look, just give me a refund. And on 2/8, he finally agreed to give me a refund. He said, okay, yep, you're right. It's been a long time. I'm going to give you a refund. He wanted to know if it went back to the same account. I said, yes. On March 3rd, this arrived. By the way, I never did get a refund, but this arrived. So I want you to notice that the tape is not open. I have not touched it. It's been sitting here for a little over a week because I wanted to make sure I had all my ducks in a row while I did the unboxing. So I'm going to go ahead and open the tape, and you are going to experience with me for the first time this saber. And you're going to get my unbiased reaction on this saber. And I hope this thing is awesome because I waited for so long for it. And when I purchased it, I did a lot of research. Like, this was supposed to be like a really awesome company, and everybody raved about them. And of course, now at this point, I would probably never purchase again. But I don't know if this is the most awesome thing I've ever unboxed. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. And I'm also curious to see if I got those extras he promised me. But I'm not going to hold my breath. So you can see I have not opened this before. It is a brand new box. All right, well, here we go. Here is the blade. You know what's different about this blade than the other blades that I have? I can notice right off the bat, it's a matte color. It's not shiny, it's matte. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like. Oh, and look at this. Here is one of the extras, the little dagger blade. And here is the hilt. So just to kind of go over, I did order, this is called I think it's a Scion. I mean, it's been so long, I kind of forgot. Some of the things that were customized is you could customize the color. So you had a choice between a silver or a gold color. You could customize the plate here. And like the underneath parts, like here, you could get different colors in that. And I did get mine lightly weathered, which you can kind of see it is weathered looking, so it doesn't look all new and shiny. That's what the inside looks like. It's pretty cool. Now, initially, when I ordered this lightsaber, it was supposed to have, like, their core that they actually make. But with all the issues that the company had, I actually agreed to have a Profi board put in here. So, it isn't one of their original cores, but we'll see. I do have another saber with Profi, and it's just fine. So I was not like, I guess, too upset about that. Although I don't know how to put the blade in. Okay, so it's in. Basically what I had to do was remove the set screw And this, because this little, I didn't realize this little guy comes out. I'm going to check, but it looks like he might also light up. But I took him out. So that's like the blade plug. And then put this one in. And then I had to take this part off the bottom and turn it on because there's a kill switch inside. And once I turned it on, it came on.
The beam.
I don't really know what's happening, but this is it turned on. It did use gesture very easily, so like I just had to like flick my wrist to make the gesture happen. That turned it off, so just flicking your wrist turns it on, which is pretty cool. My other one does not do that easily, so that is definitely a plus on this one. This is the switch here, so it also lights up, and of course I'm gonna have to figure out like what does what, but it does work. I don't know if just putting your hand over top of it will make it, I don't know, change or do something. Because some of my other sabers, like when I'm dueling or I'm like even spinning it, not really dueling, just hitting the switches kind of get annoying after a while. See, like that. You can hear the sound. So it seems like touching the top one changes some of the sounds. And you can see there's like little LEDs on here, and that's what I'm using to change the stuff with. Just another note, there's like some nice detailing, whoops, in the back. Kind of like a see-through on the hilt. I mean, I will say that the hilt is very nice. It's beautiful. It looks very authentic and worn. So I would definitely not complain about the hilt. I'll have to do a review after I've used it for a little while to kind of give you like maybe the pros and cons of ease of use, because right now I've kind of pretty much gotten to this point, turning on and turning off. So I guess my review is kind of still out as to whether or not that would be a worthy saber. I definitely have to like work with it and try it out. But that's it, Electrum Sabercraft's saber. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Have a good one, Saber Force fans.